So we are in a level 5 weather impact alert mode, and as we're tracking all of these threats evolving, a lot of people are responding, decision makers. So you see at the bottom of your screen on our crawl there, you can see the different school systems that have decided to move to virtual learning tomorrow or close schools altogether, including Atlanta Public Schools. They're closing for tomorrow and for Friday. Here's a big picture breakdown of what I'm expecting between now and Friday. For tonight, this is not Helene we're dealing with. This is non-related heavy rain, the threat of flooding. Storms are moving through. They're going to increase in coverage. We could see still an isolated severe thunderstorm, but I think as we get into the overnight, it's really transitioning into a flooding threat with heavy rain continuing on top of the metro. That flooding threat will get more significant as the sun sets. It's harder to see the road in front of you, right? As we go into tomorrow, it's raining all day. The rain will be particularly heavy later in the day. That's when we start to see Helene's moisture working in and intensifying. It'll be breezy tomorrow, but it's not until we get past sunset that the winds really start to pick up. Once the winds pick up, I don't want you to be driving on the roads. That means tomorrow night from about 9 p.m. through about 9 a.m. on Friday, do not drive on the roads. We've got heavy rain and the strong winds on top of that. It's a bad recipe for disaster driving out on the road. So that's the high winds building in overnight and also the risk of a brief spin up tornado. Friday. It's just the morning we're dealing with Helene. I think as we get into the afternoon, we're going to dry things out. We're dealing with heavy rain and flooding early in the morning. Those wind gusts, we're talking again 10 p.m. on Thursday night or 9 p.m. all the way through about 9 o'clock on Friday morning. Wind gusts 40 to 60 miles per hour. Close to the center of the track, those wind gusts could be higher. Now you add all the wind gusts on top of the really, really wet pattern preceding the winds. That means we're going to have trees coming down, power outages. I want you to prepare for that. Prepare for all this rain. If you haven't already, clear the gutters out and all of that around your house. Big picture. Let's talk about radar on the map. We've got all this rain training into North Georgia. Areas of heavy rain repeating over the same areas over and over again. We're going to see the rain continuing overnight tonight. So this is not from Helene, but where it is raining significantly for a good amount of time, that's where we see the flooding threats increasing. We did have an earlier severe thunderstorm warning up there in northeast Georgia. That heaviest rain just about out of Stevens County. Another thunderstorm right over Gwinnett County. Heavy rain from Sugarville over into Beaufort and Lawrenceville. As we look a little bit closer in, you see the lightning strikes concentrated right over the 995 and 85 split. Rain coming down in Atlanta, standing water on the roadways in the south side. We go into Spalding County, Pike and Lamar counties, more of that really heavy rain. And if it hasn't made it to you yet, Eatonton, Madison, it will. Okay, this is not from Helene. This is tropical moisture working in along a stalled out boundary. Then tomorrow, we don't see any dry periods. It's just we transition from just normal rain to Helene's related rain. This is a Category 1 hurricane right now. Next advisory comes in within the next 10 minutes. So Chris will have that at the top of the hour, becoming a Category 3 hurricane before landfall and then remaining a tropical storm as it's cutting through Georgia. What that means is we see some of the stronger winds holding together for longer. All right, so big picture, rain, 4 to 8 inches, some will be higher. Gusts are going to be 40 to 60 miles per hour. Tomorrow night through Friday morning, some of those could be higher. We'll also watch an inland tornado threat, mainly in East Georgia. So prep your home and think about if I lose power, what do I need? Do I need a flashlight? Do I have medications that need to be refrigerated? Think about all that now so you don't have to tomorrow night. Let's go through forecast track hour by hour. Through the overnight, I'm expecting more of these on and off downpours to continue working through North Georgia. As we go into tomorrow morning, we'll transition from just rain like we're dealing with now to the outermost part of Helene. That'll start to move in. You notice the rain intensifying tomorrow evening. And then as we go through the overnight, not just in more intense rain, but also the winds start picking up. So the center of Helene passes through North Georgia sometime, I would say pre-dawn Friday, maybe as late as 8, 9. It's going to move out pretty quickly. It's a quick moving system, and then we'll bring those winds down a bit by Friday afternoon as we begin to dry things out. Buckle up. It's a marathon. Weather impact alerts today, tomorrow, and Friday. We'll dry things out over the weekend. Even though we're dry, Crash, I still think we're dealing with ongoing flooding issues Saturday and even into Sunday.